Singh of Albia. The number 4 ranked wrestler, Danny Bush, is in the finals.
Semi-final match, number 4 at 170.
At 160 right now, too, at 23-13. As you see, it's about 5-0 lead with Sorensen and Holstag from Union LaPorte.
Sorensen, a long line of the Sorensens from Forest City, tough wrestling family. Holstag here, he's the one who knocked off Brett Leschen in the quarters to get here. This is a number 4 versus number 9 matchup. 6-0 lead for Holstag over Sorensen.
Another Minneapolis athlete coming out on the mat at 170 pounds. That's Adam Drain, 34-3 senior. He's taking on Trey Ryan of Mount Vernon, 45-4 senior. They're on the black mat number 5.
Ryan tough. He's second place finisher last year at 160, also 6th the year before that. But Adam Drain last year as a champion. He was 3rd as a sophomore, 7th as a freshman, going for he'll be a 4-time place winner. He's got a broken hand, Mark. He's got that hand all wrapped up, and it's really affected him. His first round match was 2-1 with a kid that, you know, he thought was a little bit inferior to him.
Well, for sure. You get a broken hand, your hand's all taped up. You wouldn't believe, you don't really realize how much you use your fingers and your hands in the sport of wrestling until you take them away from you. That's a big, big handicap.
Yeah, this can be a huge repeat for Drain if he can get through this.
You're watching 2A semifinal action here on the Fairway Foods Championship Network. Mark Ironside, Bob Selby, along with Alan DeBolt. And great wrestling action as you see on the screen. 4 mats going at the same time here at the Wells Fargo Arena. And good action down on mat number 5 right now.
Yeah, with Adam Drain. 29 seconds left in the first period. Drain and Ryan of Mount Vernon. We'll clear up to 182 on mat number 3. And that's our only, if that's our only 182, we're up to Riley Haskin and Cash Wilkie, Odebold Arthur, Battle Creek, Ida Grove. Number 1 ranked wrestlers Wilkie. We also have the 70-pounders down here. You see on mat 4, the opposite side of Adam Drain. Down here is Trevor Frain from Creston. He's going to seek some medical attention there, stopping the match. We'll get a pause on mat number 4. Now it's Frain versus Tyler Lutes of BCL UW Conrad. Number 2 versus number 8.
Down here on mat number 6, this match is over now. And that is going to be Holstag of LaPorte City Union getting the win there over Sorensen of Forest City. 3rd period with 45 seconds to go, but he gets a match termination, so he's up by 16-0. So they stop that match. So Holstag of LaPorte City Union is going to join teammate Max Thompson into the finals tonight.
So 2 finalists so far for Union, and also, you know, they don't get a lot of mention, Mark, but Union's sitting 4th in the points. They don't have as many finalists as Assumption, Minneapolis, and Albia, but they do have kids winning, so they're going to be in the mix. They may be a little bit farther out than they can contend, but you never know. That 3rd place trophy's there.
Yep, absolutely. This is the round right here, these semifinal matches. This is where you can really gain some serious points on your competition or fall behind by an awful lot too. Depends on how you want to look at it.
Yeah,
so
a lot of points.
This is a big round from these team scores right here in these semifinal matches.
Fans can't make it to the Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships or watch us on television. Log on to IHSSN.com and catch us live on the internet. All IHSSN video streaming events are brought to you exclusively at no charge by the great folks at Mid-American Energy. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Well, right now, Adam Drain wishes somebody be at his service. That hand is just killing him. He's wincing in pain there during the timeout we had there, and he's back at it. He's down 1-0 right now to Ryan.
Tells you how gutty that kid is.
Very tough kid. 3-time place winner, last year's champion.
Right now, coming up on mat number 6. That's Kyle Fank of Independence. Same mat that Straw was on. Hopefully he has better luck down there than Straw did. Kyle Fank, a tough kid out of Independence. He is a senior, 48-1. He's taking on Joe Teague of Algona, who's 42-0, a junior.
Teague undefeated, obviously. Last year they were in 3A, Mark, and he finished 7th in 3A competition. All those Algona kids did well, and Teague is still undefeated this year. He's really improved, gotten even better. That 7th place left a bitter taste in his mouth. Wanted to get a little higher on the stand. Looks like he's going to do it. But Fank, as you mentioned, obviously Independent's a tough wrestling school, but Fank, you know, his older brother, very good wrestler.
Yeah, he's wrestling heavyweight for Wartburg right now and doing a great job for them. And I believe Kyle's going to follow right in his brother's footsteps and head right to Wartburg as well, too. Just right up the road from him.
You're watching the Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, a sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Iowa Farm Bureau provides millions of dollars in awards, recognition programs, grants, and scholarships, helping to support student achievement on the field and in the classrooms and on the mat as well. Iowa Farm Bureau.
And Cash Wilkie on mat number 3, up 2-1 right now on Riley Haskin. Cash Wilkie, your #1 ranked wrestler at 182. 4th place last year, 4th place the year before that at 170 both times. He moved up to 182, hasn't missed a beat. Cash Wilkie has had a very impressive season, once beaten.
Ryan gets a takedown on Drain over there. Ryan of Mount Vernon.
Trey the second period.
Right at the very end of the period. That's a big 2 points right there for Trey Ryan of Mount Vernon to get that takedown on Adam Drain of Minneapolis. Going into the 3rd period, he has a 3-0 lead. And Drain's going to choose a down position. Had he not gotten that takedown, it would have been a 1-0 lead. Drain gets an escape, 1-1. It's tie match. Now he gets an escape. He still has a 2-point lead. He could still even give up a takedown and still go into overtime. So Trey Ryan definitely in the driver's seat. Drain trying to hit a switch right now, and he gets it.
Nice.
2-point reversal right there for Drain. Broken hand or not, he's not throwing the towel in.
He's a champion. He found it. But you're so right, though. That end of the period, points given up and edge of the match points, coaches just die over that. It changes the whole, you know, it can't be overstated how much it changes what the strategy is and what's going to happen when you give up something at the end of the period. But Drain fighting that pain with that hand. Going up against a very tough competitor in Ryan. Great match. 3-2, 4-2 now as he lets him up.
Mat number 6 down here between Kyle Fank of Independence and Joe Teague of Algona. No score at the end of the 1st. 2nd period, Fank chooses down. Teague doing a good job riding him, Fank, dropping back down in on his legs, not letting him out. Fank comes up, he has to get his hand control and clear his hips. Now Fank's up to his feet with a 1-point escape. 1:10 to go. Over there in the 3rd period, 1:15 to go. It's 4-2 right now in favor of Trey Ryan over Drain.
Now at the bottom of the bracket, Mark, we have Trevor Frain of Creston down here taking on Tyler Lutes of BCL UW. It's 0-0 under 2 minutes here. The 3rd period just started. So not a lot of action, a lot of defense going on there. 2 strong guys. Here's the first point as we speak. Frain with the escape. He leads 1-0. But look at Lutz in on a shot and a good one. But look how strong Frain is. Look at that.
Good defense. Got his hips back and squared. Got his legs back and squared his hips. But nice, beautiful duck under right there.
That was slick.
That was a 2-point takedown.
Look at Lutz. That was an impressive move, folks. Frain.
Right on the edge of the mat. I think, honestly, Frain got a little lackadaisical there and just kind of relaxed for a minute. And Frain,
Lutz knew what to do.
He was right in on that shot. He felt it. That's the thing about wrestling. So much is the feel. You can feel like almost when your opponent kind of releases some pressure, he lets up a little bit, you know, and you can feel you take advantage of that situation. That's what Lutz did right there over there on that edge.
Well, Frain guys this year has been pinning people like crazy in short time periods. It normally doesn't have to work 6 minutes or sometimes not even a minute in his matches. And he's got a tough one on his hands here with Lutz.
Well, they're all tied up now, 2-2. 1-point escape there for Frain of Creston. So no action in the first 2 periods, and we got all kinds of action here in the 3rd period. 1 minute to go. This match is far from over. Another takedown over there for Trey Ryan at the end of that 3rd period. So he's going to win that one by a score of 6-2. Defending champion Drain does not advance, and I'm sure that hand had something to play with that. But Trey Ryan, as you mentioned, runner-up last year, 6th his first year, comes from a long line of wrestling blood over there in the Mount Vernon Mustang territory. Trey Ryan's going to find himself in the finals again.
Look at that. Yeah, big win for him. Drain's going to have to hang on that consolation side to score points for his team in that pain with that hand. And that tough pill to swallow that you talked about when champions lose and have to go on that backside. See what they've got left if they can do it for their teammates and themselves. Frain still, now it's 2-2 here on mat 3. 23 seconds left with Lutes. Comfortable lead for Cash Wilkie on mat 3. He's up 5-1 as the clock ticks down in the third period. Mat 6 is also at 182. The other 182 match, which is Teague and Fank. And
Fank's in this top position right now, but he's down by. Fank.
Is Fank green? He's up 1.
Yeah, he's up 1 though. He's up 1 now. They got that escape in the second period, and
so he's trying to hang on here. Teague's
he's a tough rider. Teague chose down. Fank's so tough on top, having a heck of a time getting out from underneath Fank.
We got overtime down here.
He can get heavy in a hurry. Frain and Lutes in overtime.
Right there, that match comes in over there on number 3.
Wilkie moves on. The number 1 ranked 182-pounder, Cash Wilkie of Old Arthur, Battle Creek, Ida Grove. Continues on to the finals where he'll take on the winner of this Fank and Teague matchup over here that's just getting interesting.
Wow, great scramble over there between those two. No points. Good call on the edge right there by the referee.
Consolation matchup, mat number 2 at 220.
Fank is getting heavy here with 27 seconds left. See if he can ride out Teague.
Teague up in that tripod situation. Fank trying to break it back down.
Lutes is causing the action here. Lutes is forcing it. He got Ian
now he's
deep
got him up in the air. Should be able to finish, and he does.
And that's just
now
too
he
easy.
can try and. I think he can try and pin him there.
Why didn't they let that go?
It's overtime.
I don't know.
I thought you have to let it go for the pin for team.
I do too, for team points.
Okay.
Right, regardless, Lutes wins that one.
It's a win, and both Frain and Drain are gone. On the championship side at 170. So Lutes and Ryan move on. The final is set there at 170. Number 6 versus number 8. Two big upsets there. Frain and Drain.
Fank wins that one. The score of 1-0. Tough top position right there. Put on a tough ride.
He earned that win with the big ride out there over Teague. That's a nice win. Fank number 3 takes on number 1 Wilkie in the 182 final tomorrow night. We're on to the 195-pound wrestlers on mat number 3 at 195. This one is a good one. Cale Stork of Harlan is number 6 rated, and he's taken on Carter Isley, a